Charles had already visited Northern Ireland on 40 separate occasions, so he's not exactly a Johnny-come-lately there, is he?
No, he's not. He's been a very regular visitor and knows an awful lot about the politics of Northern Ireland. Has interested himself in many of the historic buildings of Belfast and other parts of Northern Ireland.
One second, Nigel. Queen Consort Camilla has just arrived at Buckingham Palace. Sorry, continue.
No, I mean, it's a very fast-moving day, isn't it? We have to keep across events. But Prince Charles, he shows a real interest in Northern Ireland, and indeed he has promised, I think, to visit every county in the Irish Republic as well.
Wow, that's a big ask.
That's a big ask. And he has, I think, played a big role in terms of the royal family in Northern Ireland. People love the royal family across the Unionist community particularly. But you're right to reference the fact that there is a great deal of respect across the nationalist community as well for Her Majesty the Queen. And that has been evidenced today. And I'm delighted to see that, actually. Now, of course, not everybody takes that view. But what we do ask for is respect. Even if you disagree, there's a 96-year-old grandmother who has played such a fantastic role in terms of her service and duty to the country. And I'm just pleased the way the visit today has gone and the respect that's been shown for Her Majesty.
No, I agree with that. And we saw the same in Scotland yesterday from the SNP.
Yeah, absolutely.
A great level of respect being
absolutely.
shown.
I mean, it just shows you the respect and the standing that the Queen has. And I think the new King Charles, I mean, he has, I think, made a really great start, and I hope that that continues. But I think the foundations have been laid in such a solid way by Her Majesty over 70 years that the monarchy is as strong today as it's ever been, and I think going forward it augurs well.
Now, there was a remarkable event yesterday morning. I was watching it on television as the King and Queen Consort entered Westminster Hall, and as they went down the aisle, I saw Dodds in the photograph, in the live picture, and you were there. The King in Parliament, the ultimate expression of sovereignty. There is nothing higher than that. What was it like as an event?
Yes, this is the British Constitution in action, the personification of the Crown in Parliament. So Parliament consists of the House of Commons, which we're very familiar with, the House of Lords, but also the monarch, the King. So the House of Commons is elected, the House of Lords is part of Parliament, has to agree, give its assent to laws. But the King, the Queen, whoever is monarch, summons the new Prime Minister, appoints the Prime Minister, gives the opening speech in Parliament, opens Parliament and dissolves Parliament. Very much ceremonial, reads the speech given to it by the government of the day. But it's a symbol of how the Queen or the King of the day stands above politics, but is the apex of the British Constitution. Just a mark. We've never seen this before. Most of us have never seen it. We certainly haven't seen it on television. No. Just as with the Accession Council, the Privy Council, first time ever.
And did you approve of that being opened up?
Oh, I absolutely. And I think it's really good that the public are able to see this happen. And it takes away some of the mystique of some of the things that happen in terms of the constitutional outworkings of the United Kingdom. And I think it's wonderful for our young people to see that particularly.
Yes, as you say, I mean, in this context, Nigel, you and I are young, because we weren't around in 1952. And I agree with you. I think that Charles is off to a very good, solid start. And that 73% snapshot poll showing that people think he's doing a good job, it really means that he is. And just a final thought on him in Northern Ireland. I mean, he isn't really going to visit every county in the Republic, is he?
Well, he has said he will, and I don't know whether he'll be able to follow that through now that he's king. I mean, but he's certainly been to every county in Northern Ireland, and I think that the outpouring of warmth and joy that people had in him coming to accede to the throne matches the deep sorrow that people also feel for the passing of the late Queen.
It's that strange mixture of emotions that I think we're all going through.
People will be so sad, lining the streets of London, Belfast, Edinburgh, are sad, deeply sorrowful about the death of Her Majesty, but at the same time they want to celebrate and cheer. It's like, the Queen is dead, long live the King.
Nigel Dodds, thank you very much indeed.